Okie dokie, I really hope this stays up. So this is Issy, and Issy has been sent for some work because she is a little bit hot, a little bit fizzy. She's a very dominant mare. She's got a bit of an attitude and she's very rushy. As soon as she gets the tiniest little bit stressed, she just wants to run and do circles and spin and just carry on and go fast and ignore the rider. I've worked with Issy before, only a couple of times, but I know her well enough. So we are going to work on just getting a nice, slow, steady, straight rhythm, going down the long side, just doing some nice circles without rushing and running and doing the stupid wobbly legs. And yeah, we'll see how we deal with this with an older horse. All right, Sweet Pea. Now, you know better, don't you? And she has been ridden for 6 months. That's a great bonus. Good girl, Issy. Alrighty, let's see how we go. So I did warm her up before this. She has had a walk around, so we're just going to get straight into it. I'm just going to let her go around how she normally does for a bit, just so you guys can see what she's normally like, and then we'll start working properly. Running, she's not got any kind of direction, she's just all over the place. She doesn't know what she's doing, she has no clue. She's flinging herself all over the place and not using her brain one little bit. It's quite annoying actually. So we're going to start working now. She wants to do a tight little circle, that's fine. All I've asked her to do is have a little bit of shape going around this way because she's sticking her head out to the left. So just asking for the smallest bit of outside rein, inside leg. And see if she's going to a really small circle. That's fine. I'll let her have that. But now see how she's getting wider. She's like, this is kind of stuck. Good girl. Right now I don't care where her head is. It could be upside down, in between her back legs. I just want her to slow her feet down and slow her brain down. Very nice. Much better. Good girl, darling. off a hot horse, because it's incredibly hard to keep moving at speed in a small shape. Any horse can gallop flat out down the side of an arena, but there's an exercise that we do with our top performance horses to warm them up. Is we put two 44-gallon drums about 3 meters apart, and we get the horses to canter around them in a figure of 8 as fast as they can. That takes a lot of energy and a lot of control. So, no, shape, please, thank you. There we go. See how she's coming down? She's still got that dodgy shape. She still wants to drop her shoulder in, to stick her head out. There you go, good girl, good girl. Good, yeah. There we go. Alright, that's good. Whoa, that's good. So, she's extremely unfit, she's hot in the head, she's quick in the feet. It's a beginner rider's nightmare. It really is. Yes, we're just taking the sting out of a fiery horse that hasn't been ridden for X amount of months. I think it's 6 months, like 4 or 5. I'm going to go back to it. Good girl. And I'm not going to try and hold her in that slow, steady shape. It's going to be, I shouldn't have to fight with her all the time about what speed we're going, what shape we're holding. If she wants to go super fast and drop her shoulder in and stick her head out the other way, that's a great idea. But I want to do that in a really small circle. Like she's opted for a small circle here. Fine, great idea. Let's keep doing that. But we got to keep that pace up. See, she's a little bit, and we chose to go out. Good girl, baby. Good girl. And we're going to go long. Very good. Very good. Yeah, like that. See how she sped up in that corner? And I said, alright, great idea. Let's do a nice small circle and keep going. And I know some people who've seen this and go, well, why don't you pull her head round and make her move her rump away? Because, and the reason for that is she knows how to do that. I've done it with her before. And because she knows the difference between what she should and shouldn't do, technically she hasn't done anything wrong. Like she didn't kick out, she didn't bark, she didn't rear up, she didn't do anything like that. So I'm not going to tell her she did the wrong thing. I'm going to tell her, that's a choice of mine. But probably not the best idea. No, she's not really listening in my leg there, so I'm going to go around. And we can do that again. Oh no, we want to go really small circle. Great idea, Izzy. Okay, stand in on that one. Let's do a really small circle, and you've got to go fast. Go fast to go slow. It sounds counterintuitive, but if we use energy in a small controlled space, we use it up here instead of using it up over a long period of time going slow down, slow down, slow down in a straight line. So, good girl. So we're still, oh good girl, that's better, yeah? Got your head upside down like a giraffe. Izzy, good girl. Now that's what we're looking for. Good girl. Quite good at it when she focuses. Good girl, Izzy. Good girl, sweetie. Good girl, darling. Good girl. Gabby, fuck off. Get out. Go on. Shh. Piss off. Absolutely less than helpful, Gabby. Don't even start. Good girl. Good girl, Izzy. Gabby. Shh. Shh. Go on. Get lost. Have a spell for a little bit. Gabby, go away. I don't need you in here. I don't need your help. And she's gone. And she's gone. Alright, so we'll just have a quick spell. Just so we catch our breath, because she's very unfit and she's fat and hairy. So we're not going to push her too hard. Yes, we're not going to push her. So a couple of those things I was going to talk about was, yeah, I don't know if it picked up properly on the microphone before, but when she goes really fast and she's like, oh, and goes stupid, it's like, all right, fine. Instead of blocking that like so many people do and just pulling straight back on the reins and saying no, you've got to redirect it. So I try to think of the horse as, the horse is the river and we are the riverbank. So it's not our job to stop them, it's our job to redirect the energy. So when she's like, I want to go fast that way, you're like, okay, let's go fast in this shape. We curve the energy, we curve the speed. Hello. So yeah, and I mean, like I said, even you saw she, at the start, she may have kicked up once, I think, when she popped into a canter before I asked her to. She threw her head around, so I just pulled her straight back to a standstill and a couple of circles and then went off again. But pardon me, when she's doing the ones around the corner here, like where she goes around there and she goes super fast, that's I won't say that's fine, but she's not doing anything wrong. She's offering what she thinks is the best idea right now, and it's like we don't want to kill that creativity, we don't want to kill that forward thinking energy in a horse. So instead of saying no, we say how about or what about, which is why, you know, you've got to pick what and when and where you choose to use those. Like if a horse kicks out or bucks or rears or whatever, sure enough, like that's unacceptable. No, we don't do that. But if they go, I want to go fast, all right, we'll go fast. Or if we want to go slow, it's like, all right, we'll go slow, but I'm going to ask you to move your shoulders over, or move your hips over, or do a side pass while we're going slow. And then it's like, shall we walk along at a normal pace now? Oh yeah, let's try that. It's less work. So yeah. Oh, how are you doing, hey? I don't know what the owner was on about. She said you were a monster. thing. She said you were an absolute monster. I believe the original directive was, please don't do anything with tarps because they upset her. You can't say that and expect me not to touch tarps. Why? I don't understand why people make excuses for their horses. Oh, he doesn't like this, he doesn't like that. You should be doing it more then. If you sell this horse and they go somewhere where there's tarps, you've just sold them a ticking time bomb. You should just... They don't need to be fine with tarps, they just need to be able to trust you enough to go, okay, I'm not going to explode. But I think we're going to keep working on that, Izzy. She's here for 2-3 weeks. But yeah, shall we go back and do some more trotting? I think so. Well, I'm going to stop this here because it's just going to be more of the same. And yeah, if there's anything different that happens, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that'll be it for now.